In this video, I go over 7 reasons why Sacramento, California and the Sacramento area is unbeatable if you're looking for a spot to move into, guys, not only for California, but also for the entire United States. We're gonna go over 7 reasons why, and at the end of this video, guys, honestly, like, you are going to say to yourself, man, I should be considering Sacramento more seriously, because a lot of people are moving here, a lot of people are discovering Sacramento, and they're absolutely loving the area. But these 7 reasons are the top ones that people are selecting Sacramento over places like Austin, San Antonio, Phoenix, Las Vegas. Guys, Sacramento is that spot people are flooding into. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to give you the #1 reason why. If you're someone who lives in California and you're saying to yourself, I don't want to move out of state, I want to stay in California, why Sacramento is that #1 spot to consider, guys, in any type of economy. It's a good one. Let's get into the video. Okay, reason #1 is schools. One of the things, and being a parent myself, schools are highly important to me and to a lot of the people moving into the Sacramento area. Now, the thing about the Sacramento area in general is, #1 is we have probably more new home communities than any other spot in California. Now, the thing about that is the fact that because everyone is paying Melrose, that these areas are being built up, and you're seeing maybe on an average between 2 and 3 new schools pretty much being built or in process of being built almost every single year. So you're getting like elementary schools that look like little middle schools that look like high schools, and high schools that look like almost little junior colleges. I mean, in Folsom alone, they're looking to put in 3 new schools within like 4 or 5 years. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy the amount of schools. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but in the Sacramento area, new schools equate to better ratings and reviews on sites like greatschools.org. What we notice is that the newer the school, the ratings just go through the roof. Now, schools and ratings are very subjective, but as a parent myself, I love the idea that there's going to be brand new schools, brand new facilities for my children. That means that these schools are like something that I never had when I was growing up, and I grew up in the Bay Area, where these schools are just phenomenal. They've got like tennis courts, they've got volleyball courts, they've got like soccer fields. I mean, these are all very nicely maintained and well situated schools as well too. That's one of the things that people love about the Sacramento area. They don't want to sacrifice. They realize that if they are making the move, the kids are something to factor in. It's almost the first thing that you want to do. You want to make sure that wherever you move to, the kids are taken care of. Not only are they going to have a nice community, but also that the schooling is there. And Sacramento doesn't let that down at all, guys. The Sacramento area, like I said, we build more new communities than any other place in California, and with that comes these amazing schools. #2, and this is a big one, if you're someone who is health conscious, if you're someone who likes to basically cook at home, if you're someone who likes to have access to veggies, good veggies, I mean, Sacramento, you can't beat it, guys. We're America's farm to fork capital. What that basically means is a lot of our restaurants here, when you go out to eat, they source locally. We focus on top rated produce in the Sacramento area. For me, I absolutely love it. Farmers market, go to the one in Davis, in Sacramento, and you get farm fresh produce. That is absolutely huge, especially for people like me that like to barbecue, entertain. I like to cook up my veggies and all that stuff too. The other thing too for me is, you look at the United States in general, it's like fast food nation, Burger Kings, McDonald's. Yes, we have them here. But the other thing too that I love is the fact that a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the people who are actually having these restaurants that are local, source local from us, and the produce is good. Like I said, guys, we are America's farm to table or farm to fork capital, and that really stands for having top rated produce, organic, good stuff, guys, at your fingertips. Now, if you're someone like me, I'm always making sure that my daughter gets the best food possible. It's amazing to know that I have those options. And it's also really fun to go to some of these farmers markets to see some of these exotic vegetables that we grow here in Sacramento as well too. And to know that some of these top rated restaurants in the Sacramento area source local, so I always know what's in my food. Pro tip, there's also amazing food festivals going on during all sorts of parts of the year. It's pretty amazing. There's like Asparagus Festival, there's Gilroy's Garlic Festival. So if you're a fan of food and you're a fan of cooking, guys, it does not get any better than this. And also, if you're someone who basically is here and you want to do some interesting stuff with the family, something centered around fresh produce, something centered around good living, guys, these festivals are second to none. All right, #3. If you're a fan of this word, you're going to absolutely love #3, free. Guys, when I lived in the Bay Area, literally, you can't really do much in the Bay Area that's free. You can't go outside your front door without spending money, parking, everything. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Cabs, no way. It is absolutely just nuts. The thing I love about Sacramento is there's so many things here you can just do that are free. There's movie nights in the park that are free. There's like going to Folsom Lake and hanging out free. American River, Sacramento River. You can do some fishing. You can do some like boating. You can go to mountain biking. You can go to walks. You can do hiking. I mean, everything here in the Sacramento area. And if there is a price associated with it, it's not crazy, right? There's no like parking fees. There's no like stuff. I mean, yes, there's some parking meters downtown, but for the most part, we have so many free things going on. And there's like street festivals and all this stuff too. And so, like, I love that, especially in these economic times. I love the idea that I don't have that pressure knowing outside my front door, taking the family to do something. It's just going to be something that is going to add up. And all of a sudden, it's going to cost me a whole lot of money. I love the idea that I can do more things with the family. I can do stuff that's like, go on a walk, go mountain biking, go for bicycle rides. We got our beach cruisers and we cruise all around. I love that. I love that idea because I felt so much pressure in the Bay Area that if I was going to go to the zoo, if I was going to go to the exploratorium or whatnot, it would just be so much money coming out of my pocket. And I love that Sacramento is so nature, fun things, outdoor activities, things you can do. And also there's just events, right? Randomly, you'll see community like movie in the park or concert here, and they don't cost a thing. So for me, that's one of the things I absolutely love, the idea that if you are a fan like I am of the word free, guys, Sacramento is definitely the spot for you. All right, number 4, let's talk weather. Is it hot in Sacramento during summertime? Yes, it definitely gets hot here in Sacramento. Is it Phoenix hot? Is it Las Vegas hot? No, but it does get pretty hot here in Sacramento. I'd say maybe we got like 3 weeks of extreme heat, 115, 110, over 100 for sure. But for the most part, that's it. Then I know in October, there's gonna be some rain. I know in December, we're gonna get some foggy mornings, fireplace season, everything too. Then we're gonna get April showers, then March is gonna get hot again, and we're gonna have a warm summer. Like I said, summertime is a big one, and it does get warm around here. But honestly, like, we're spoiled here in California. And if you're watching this video and you're in Texas or you're in Florida, I wouldn't trade our weather here for the humidity in Texas or Florida. I'm not a big fan of that too. But the other thing too for us is, I mean, if you're someone who hates like flooding, if you're someone who hates tornadoes, hurricanes, or earthquakes, honestly, I was in the big one in '89 in the Bay Area, and then I was in Los Angeles for the big Northridge earthquake as well too. I've been here where there have been earthquakes, but I haven't really felt them here in the Sacramento area. My mother-in-law said she felt it a little bit, but for the most part, we're good to go. So if you're someone who like isn't a big fan of tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, flooding, guys, Sacramento is a paradise for you. I go on Instagram all the time during like the different seasons, and I see people in Texas and they're running down to their basements, and they're huddled up and they're like, they're showing videos of all the floods and the rains coming through, destroying houses, flooding. I mean, look at Houston back in the day when it flooded out. We don't have to deal with that stuff too. So for me, we're extremely blessed here in the Sacramento area. Is it hot during summertime? Yeah. But natural disasters, I mean, we haven't really had anything, knock on wood, lately. So like for us, like, yeah, we have fire season, maybe a couple weeks during the course of the year. Does it affect our homeowner insurance? Yes, it absolutely does. But also you look at areas like Florida, that's even more brutal than California as far as homeowners insurance goes. So for me, like I said, in California, the weather is amazing. Are we paying a little bit of a premium for the weather here? Yes, it's more expensive here in California than it is in areas like Texas and Florida. But at the same time too, I mean, I'm not going to be one of those people that are huddled in my basement with my daughter and my wife, hoping that the hurricane or tornado passes. For me, my family's safety is number one. And in Sacramento, honestly, we really have it good here, especially with the weather. All right, number 5, let's talk about affordable California, which is 2 words that seem to not be really good in the same sentence. I'll say this. Yes, California is more pricey than areas like, in Texas or in like Arizona. But here's the thing. I love California. And if you're someone who loves California, you can't get it better than Sacramento. Sacramento's affordability is nuts. I mean, our median home price is like in the fives, comparatively towards the Bay Area, where you can't even get anything underneath pretty much $1 million right now in the Bay. So for us, you know what I mean? Like if you're looking for the California lifestyle, if you're looking for something that's relatively affordable for California, yeah, Sacramento can't be beat. our location, our like lifestyle, what you can get here. So many people come up from Los Angeles, come up from like the Bay Area, and they're selling their like $2 million condos in San Jose, you know, like 1,200 square feet, and they're coming into Grant Bay and they're buying 5,000 square foot homes for like $2 million, or they're keeping it a little bit more moderate, maybe a 3,000 square foot brand new house in Folsom for like $1 million. I mean, like these are options here that you have in Sacramento. And yeah, I'm sure if you're watching this video and you live in Texas or if you live in Florida, you're saying, oh my God, that's crazy. Yes, California does come with a little bit of a premium. Now, I'm telling you this, I'm not saying it should, but it kind of should. I mean, look at the weather, look at the location, beach, snow, all that stuff. But here's the thing, it is a reality of life. If you are someone who's saying to yourself, I love California, I love the California weather, I love the California lifestyle, I love all the things that you can only do in California against all the United States, guys, Sacramento is that spot in California where you can literally get it all. And the price tag comparatively towards the Bay Area or Los Angeles, guys, it really is amazing. So if you're someone who's thinking to yourself, I want to move to California, or I want to move somewhere in California where I can get a house for like $600,000, Sacramento is your spot. If you're someone who says, hey, we used to watch MTV Cribs back in the day, and I want that amazing house, you can probably get that thing for like $1 million, $1.2 million here in Sacramento. Comparatively towards like areas like Danville or areas like Beverly Hills or Malibu, it's just like a no-brainer. Okay, number 6 is neighborly and community vibe. Guys, it doesn't beat Sacramento. I know you're seeing some of these amazing Texas videos with those McMansions that cost like $100,000. Those are awesome. You know, all that acreage and everything too. But I mean, like, what happens at nighttime? What happens if you need help? Do you really know your neighbors, and do you really know your community? One of the things about me is I grew up in the Bay Area back in the good old bad old days where you used to ride our bikes all day long. All the neighbors knew each other. But in the Bay Area, honestly, it became a little bit more isolated. People didn't know their neighbors. People didn't really like say hello and everything too. In the Sacramento area, one of the things that I fell in love with was its charm. Everyone here is like really, really friendly. Everyone's saying, how you doing? They're the neighbors that are the perfect balance of like making sure your house is good when you're away, but not are completely in your business, which I absolutely love. As far as the community events, you know, 4th of July, shutting down the streets, barbecues, people gathering on the lawns, you know what I mean, having a glass of wine on Fridays, like you cannot beat the community vibe in Sacramento. And like I said, for me, now and again, I daydream and I watch Instagram and see those McMansions. I always wonder to myself, like, how is that community vibe over there? Do people like know their neighbors? Are they screaming at each other over their like huge McMansions on 10 acres? For me, I like the community vibe. I love to know that my daughter has other kids her age in our neighborhood. They can get together and like hang out. They can ride bikes. They can play in the street. That's what Sacramento is kind of all about. So for me, we got the schools, we got the weather, we got the location. I mean, we're close to San Francisco and Napa and everything as well too, but that's yet another point. But the thing that I really love about Sacramento is the community vibe here. I feel like not only is my daughter getting an amazing education, amazing family values and everything too, but the community vibe here is second to none. And honestly, that's a huge thing for me and my family. Number 7, and this is an absolutely huge one. We all know that right now we're in economic rough waters. Tariffs, recession, interest rates. It's not really a great time. But here's the thing for me, I always love the Sacramento area. And one of the things I tell people left and right is if you're looking for a port in a storm, you want to be somewhere where the job market is somewhat strong. The thing about Sacramento is our diversification of jobs is second to none. We got medical, we got education, we got tech, and we got those state jobs because we are the state capital of California. Enough to help our local economy get through any rough waters the nation might have. I saw it during COVID. And our local economy, yes, it was hurt a little bit, but not as much as other areas that didn't have those state jobs and didn't have that diversity of jobs. We saw the Bay Area, when tech gets hit, all the Bay Area gets hit. We're not like that. When one sector falters, the other ones kick into gear. That's one of the things about the Sacramento market that I absolutely love. So if you're looking for an area to put your money, if you're looking for an area to actually move your family to, you want to be a little bit hedging your bets as much as humanly possible during an economic recession, this is the spot you want to be in. And honestly, with the California lifestyle, you're really not giving up too much. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These are 7 reasons why Sacramento, California, and the Sacramento metro region is unbeatable as far as moving into a spot. Guys, we have it all in Sacramento. And this is like literally just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other reasons why people are moving to Sacramento. In fact, if you're someone who lives in Sacramento, give another reason down below, because we absolutely love it here in Sacramento. Guys, the weather here, the lifestyle, the affordability, it's just an amazing spot to live. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Also, any questions or comments you have about the Sacramento area, put them below. I'll make sure to answer them. Now, guys, if you are relocating to the area, there's a Zoom link below. Set up a time to talk to our team a little bit. You'll talk to me directly. I'll answer any questions you have about the Sacramento area. Education is key. We can answer all those questions you have. Figure out exactly on that call if Sacramento is a spot you should consider. Now, if you're someone in Sacramento and you're thinking about selling your home, don't work with those posts in the ground, cross your finger realtors, guys. We work with YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all these social media platforms. Get more eyeballs on your home than any other team in the area. We'd love to show you our marketing and show you why, honestly, we're the #1 team to list your house. Now, guys, if you are looking for more videos just like this one about Sacramento, there's a playlist right over there with some more content just for you about the Sacramento area. Remember, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next video, guys, this is Mark. Have a good one.